Yo guys, what's up? This is the cheap version of the Tryhard Tengu from yesterday's video. So this one is literally 371 mil. Like, how cheap is that for a pretty much fully loaded Tengu that can run these sites pretty well? I've purposely like overcapped it a little bit and over tanked it. So if you've got a little bit more experience or like skill points, whatever, I would recommend dropping one of these multi-specs just for like a Tech 2 Webifier, which will really speed up the run times for the sites. And you could probably like get away with dumping the cap flux coil as well for another BCU. But we've even got damage control on this, so I'm literally trying to keep it as new Tengu pilot friendly, you would say. Not just for the cost, but for actually like using it. So if you're not really sure about running the sites, you might just go in with like a super cheap fit, give it a try and see. So we'll go over it just mega quickly. It's literally all T2 with a meta damage control there, so you can have a look. We haven't even got any pimp boosters on this, which is really something you should do if you can afford it, because the amp node gets such like a big boost. We're running one one booster, which is the synth blue pill. I think that's totally worth it. We'll get like quite a lot of extra boost. So it's standard, it's 212 HP, and with the booster it's 225, and we've got ×2 of those, so it does add up quite a lot, right? So that's the only thing. We're not running any implants whatsoever with this thing, and yeah, we'll just dive it straight into the footage and we'll talk about it a little bit more. And here we are, guys. Right off the bat, this site took, from the minute I fired the first shot to the boss exploding, was 14 minutes, and really that's a pretty modest time for this like fit being like fully T2. The tank didn't get pushed too much. I did let it go down a little bit, depend on what spawn came, just to test it out, but really single shield booster again was actually pretty good. The only other thing I would recommend if you're going to go single shield booster is just, if you get in trouble, obviously overheat the invulns and stuff, but for the most part this was absolutely fine. I will just obviously say I'm all max skilled for shields and things. It shouldn't make too much difference for this, but I think if you've got Tengu defensive level 5 at least, you'll be absolutely flying. Even less than that, right? Because that's what gives you the big tank, right? And using the synth blue pill as well, that obviously helps a little bit, but really you don't even need that, to be fair. If you're running the 2 shield boosters the whole time, you'll be absolutely fine. Next thing was the ammo I was using, so you can see is switching quite a lot. So that was taking up a bit of time with the 10-second reload and things, but I finally decided on just using the Caldari Navy Scourge missiles. Apart from the last boss, obviously, we would definitely want to use Rage on that, but I tried Javelin, I tried the Rage on other things, and the Caldari Navy stuff was just applying and having that balance of DPS like way better than the Javelin and stuff, so yeah, recommend that for this. So this was the last boss that spawned, the shiny big battleship at the end. So we're using Rage, and I think it's around 860 DPS. With the Caldari Navy, it's only 633, so it is a bit of a far cry from yesterday's like tryhard fit where we're pushing like 1400 pretty much. But you know, for like newer players and things that haven't really got that like craziest to spend, because I think that fit yesterday was like 6.2 billion with the implants and things. It's pretty crazy, right? But I think like overall having some nice clones that you can just swap to for missile ships or your turret ships is really handy. So it's a good little goal to have set, I think, in the game. So you can, whatever you're doing, you can sort of maximize your throughput for that activity. But yeah, pretty good. I was well impressed with this Tech 2 fit. There's the boss dead, and we did get a little bit of loot. Again, we've got some flex with the invuls there. I think you can either drop one for afterburner or ideally a web to speed the run times up, and you could probably stick with Rage then. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that, guys, and I will catch you in the next one.